खर्जा शाह महमूद कुरैशी इस वक्त इस्लामाबाद में स्ट्रेटेजिक स्टेबिलिटी इन साउथ एशिया इमर्जिंग चैलेंजेस से खिताब कर रहे हैं.
Scholars and academics. I thank the Center for International Strategic Studies for providing me this opportunity on an issue of great contemporary significance. The events of the past few weeks serve another stark reminder of the heavy responsibility that both Pakistan and India bear to work towards addressing the underlying challenges to strategic stability in South Asia, and to commit to a peaceful environment conducive to the socio-economic development and welfare of our peoples. We've also witnessed how strategic stability in South Asia can be impacted not only by regional developments but also by the approach of international community, in particular that of the major powers towards the region. We hope that key players would recognize the need for objective and even-handed approach, which is not tainted by considerations of geopolitical dominance and defining new regional security paradigms. Ladies and gentlemen, the South Asian security environment is in a state of flux. India's massive acquisition of conventional arms, coupled with offensive doctrine such as cold start, expansion of strategic assets including nuclear submarines, introduction of anti-ballistic missile systems, etc., are developments with serious security implications for Pakistan. The recent anti-satellite test once again highlights our concerns on the military spin-offs of high technology trade with India, while disregarding proliferation concerns, which also undermines regional stability. Similarly, the country-specific exemption by the Nuclear Suppliers Group has had negative implications for strategic stability in our region. Introduction of new destabilizing weapon systems such as the S-400 anti-ballistic missile system could further accentuate challenges to strategic stability. They can encourage misadventure by an adversary under a false sense of security against a counterattack. The recent belligerence displayed against Pakistan and the assumption that Pakistan could be subject to punitive strikes at will is a clear manifestation of threats to stability in the region. As a peace-loving country, Pakistan is committed to peaceful and normal relations in its neighborhood. However, we would also like to make it absolutely clear that we are equally determined to frustrate any attempt to create the so-called new normal. We expect outside players to be mindful of their responsibility in terms of arms supplies to the region in pursuit of their geopolitical strategies. Designation of states as net security providers, bestowing upon them a sense of entitlement to pursue capabilities beyond genuine national security requirements is a dangerous proposition. Such notions violate the principles of equal and undiminished security for all adopted by the United Nations General Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan is a peace-loving country. Our conduct as a nuclear weapon state will continue to be defined by restraint and responsibility. As we seek to ensure our national security, credible minimum deterrence remains our guiding principle. We are opposed to a nuclear or conventional arms race in the region. Pakistan has demonstrated its commitment to peace and stability for putting forward the proposal for a strategic restraint regime, which is premised on three interlocking elements: conflict resolution, nuclear and missile restraint, and conventional balance. This proposal remains on the table. If pursued with sincerity, this proposal can lay the foundation of lasting peace and stability in the region. Conflict resolution is the key to any successful strategic stability arrangement in South Asia. The abiding threat to the long-term peace and stability of this region emanates from the Kashmir dispute that has remained unresolved for more than half a century. It lies at the heart of every crisis between Pakistan and India, including events in February. This uncertainty underscores the urgency of finding a peaceful resolution to the Kashmir conflict. India's continued denial of right to self-determination of the Kashmiris, which has been promised to them through the United Nations Security Council resolutions, and the blatant human rights violations in the valley have led to frustration among the Kashmiri youth. As a result, the freedom struggle in the valley has gained tremendous momentum, and the plight of the Kashmiris has caught the world attention. What we are witnessing today in Kashmir is the backlash being faced by India due to its atrocities inflicted on Kashmiris. We believe that the only way for Pakistan and India to move forward is through a dialogue. We need a willing and constructive partner to tackle daunting challenges that beset our region, including disease, poverty, illiteracy, climate change, and environmental degradation. A peaceful neighborhood is the sine qua non to build prosperous societies. Ladies and gentlemen, in November 2018, with the inauguration of the Kartarpur Corridor, a long-standing demand of the Sikh community, the current Pakistani government showed that it is prepared to take concrete steps to ease tensions and our commitment to work towards friendly relations with India. Pakistan has shown a bigger heart. Even the attack on the Chinese consulate didn't stop this initiative. Indians, on the contrary, at the last minute postponed the upcoming Kartarpur Corridor meeting scheduled for 2nd of April. Without seeking views from Pakistan, and especially after productive technical meeting on the 14th of March at Atari. Our neighbors need to understand that the only way forward is dialogue and not its suspension. In the end, I would like to reiterate that Pakistan remains steadfast in its commitment to improve its bilateral relations with all neighbors and building a prosperous and peaceful South Asia. I thank you.